Hello, this is a review of the Belkin USB 3 micro to normal connection USB 3 cable. So you get this, comes in a box that you see here. Open it up and inside we have this cable here. So it's a 3-foot cable and it has your standard connection here. Now blue means USB 3, backward compatible to other ones. And this is your micro USB 3 connection here. Now side by side compared to other USB 3 cables, the cable seems perfectly fine. You barely tell the difference between this and other standard cables that I have here. So I have a cable that goes with my external hard drive that came from Seagate. You have your standard connection and another USB 3 connection. This one made both of them blue, by the way, even the micro connection. But construction-wise, it seems pretty much on par with the other ones out there. This one seems a little bit heavier duty that comes with it here. So it's a little bit heavier duty than the cheaper cable that came with my external drive that I had before. But overall, seems comparable and up to the task. So the biggest thing is whether these connectors are the right connectors for you. Because of course you have a whole bunch of other cables out there, devices that have different ports on them, and connections to your computer. So we come back here and let's take a closer look at them. So this is a standard usual connection. The only difference again is that blue means USB 3, so go find matching ports on your computer that are blue in color. That means that you'll take full advantage of it. Otherwise this side is going to be backward compatible with USB 2 and prior, the ones that aren't blue in color. But this port here is the micro USB 3 connector. This is unique to USB 3 that comes on USB 3 cables that is different port that's going to be on the different devices. So you will want to make sure that your device takes a USB 3 micro connection. That is exactly one there. You'll notice the little bit of groove that matches the little groove in the middle there. And so that's how you know that you need it, as opposed to other connections out here. It's hard to see that one there. But basically, here you have a micro USB 2 connection, and here you have a mini USB 2 connection, which is notably different than the wider one of USB 3. So that's where you get the difference. Let's compare these a little bit more directly to the cable. So this is the same other than it's blue and faster, but then we can compare this to a true micro USB 2. So on the left is micro USB 3, on the right is micro USB 2. So it's a little bit bigger, so obviously you have to have the right port. So that was the cable that went with my other USB 2 external drive. Then you have this one here, so let's compare these. This is a mini USB 2 on the right, and the left is the USB 3 micro. So the mini went with my Harmony remotes. And of course, you have the stock standard USB 2 connections for the powered ports on the back of printers and some other devices. That is, again, notably something different entirely. But all these other cables always had the standard cable on this end here. So it really comes down to, if you need a USB 3 cable, this cable seems perfectly adequate to do the job, in slightly better quality than the stock cable that came with my Seagate drive, but even that was perfectly fine. Remember, they're digital cables, they're going to do pretty well, and 3 feet they really should do just fine. The box easily opens from the back, so you can get at it without having to get scissors out for the normal clamshells. So there you have it. I think it's a fine USB 3 cable that works if you have the right device that you need it for. Of course, better yet if you have blue USB 3 ports to take advantage of the speed. But overall, I think it was a good quality cable. It's better than the stock cable that I had. I have no complaints. It's just a cable and it has the right ports. Thanks for watching the review.